We are gonna keep the main thing, the main grind. Time is right on time, Colorado cup shot. We get comfortable, real comfortable. It's colder and bolder, cause we iced out in our L-field. When we make big bag deals, 25-star superstars.
We go back.
Yo, YouTube, let's start it off.
Give y'all a hard 30. I'm gonna give y'all a hard 30. I'm gonna give y'all a hard 30, boy. We power packed in here. Let me see if I can get promo on the line. Let me get promo on the line, y'all. We gotta. Hey, Salters, stop the cap, Salters. Stop the cap, Salters. Look, man, we try to put you on, my guy. We trying to put you on. You trying to cap. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta get my charge. Where's my charge? I can't find it. Oh. That ain't it. Y'all, hold on. Let me go get my charger, man. Y'all play my music while I'll be right back.
Talking sports daily, we make the crowd growl. Ball games and highlights, Big Tigers got the news. From end zones to hoop dreams, we cover all the views. Big Tiger Media, where the game comes alive. Sports talking action, we keep the drive. Catch the latest scoop here, from touchdowns to home runs. Big Tigers got your back, the fun's just begun. Here in the jungle, it's always game time. With Big Tiger Media, we're reaching prime. Big Tiger Media, where the game comes alive. Sports talking action, we keep the drive. Big Tiger Media, where the game comes alive. Sports talking action, we keep the drive.
Yo, hey, y'all. I got got by Coach Hayes earlier today, y'all. I got. Ooh, it's going down next week, y'all. It's going down. I got him my feelings. I got him my feelings, y'all. Let me see. Call promo. See, I get promo on the line. See, I get Rome on the line. LG, call in if you want to be on the live.
Yo.
Promo.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I got you on the live, man.
Hold on.
All right. So, y'all, look. If y'all see these three quarterbacks in this picture right here, man, Promo said it's Photoshop. Promo, that's the quarterback from Michigan with that big stomach on him. Promo said that's Photoshop.
It's Photoshop. Go look at the spring highlight game. I didn't see that.
Yeah. At the spring highlight game, he was throwing dimes. But who would do this? Who would put a belly on this man?
Michigan State.
Ohio State.
Yep.
Hey, and if y'all seen the far back,
LSU probably did.
Oh yeah, LSU probably would do it too. Yeah. It's a lot of folks that might do it. So hey, if y'all seen the far back, y'all see that, man. That's greatness in the background. Salters and Underwood, they would want to be this guy in the background. That's Charlie Ward, legend. He's kind of like, honestly, he's a Deion Sanders. They just didn't give him his just due. They didn't give him the opportunity to play quarterback in the league. He was that first wave of dual threat quarterbacks that could do it all. He actually ended up going to the NBA and playing for Nick for a long time. I think he played like 10 plus years in the league. The thing about Charlie Ward is he just got a job coaching basketball at FAMU. Now, see, this is the thing that's kind of crazy. Charlie Ward was a great for Florida State. He was a great. Played in the league. Heisman Trophy winner. But Florida State didn't give him a job to coach basketball. He got to go to FAMU to get a job. You watch my footwork?
Yep. And he's a winning high school coach.
Yeah, winning high school coach.
Real good.
He from Thomasville, but Thomasville and Tallahassee, that's like 40 minutes away from each other. So for him to Oh, I went out.
Yeah, you cut out for a second.
I said, have you ever heard anything about Charlie Ward being a analyst or anything for Florida State basketball?
Nope.
And see, that's the same thing when Coach Prime tried to coach at Florida State. They shot him down. You know what I'm saying?
I think he might have been with the Knicks for a while. Probably as a scout or something.
Yeah, I think he did do something with the Knicks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about Trevor Pena. Oh, that's lined up, and I want y'all to see. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, let's get to it, man. Let's go. And Salters, stop the cap. Salters, stop the cap. We gonna get the Salters. Stop the cap. Yeah, here we go. Y'all already think Ricky Collins better than Salters. Look here. Nobody said he was better. Did you say that, promo? Did you say Ricky Collins was better?
Nope.
No, nobody said that. But what we did say is he's that guy too. I just looked at the list earlier today with 10 guys that could win Heisman quarterbacks. And guess who won on the list? Salters was not on the list, or Ricky Collins was on the list. So they saying there's 10 other quarterbacks better than Salters in the college football right now. Are y'all mad at that? I just want to know, are y'all mad? Do you agree with that promo? They saying DJ Lagway better than him. They saying the Manning kid is better than him. They saying the guy from South Carolina, the Clemson kid. They saying the guy that transferred from Washington State. They said the guy that transferred from Washington State actually had better numbers than Cam Ward. Now he just transferred to where did he go? Oklahoma. So
really?
they saying a lot of these dudes are better. I haven't even seen the guy from South Carolina yet.
Yeah, because he's dual threat. He's a big boy too. South Carolina quarterback.
Hold on, Bucky said I said that. I did not say Collins was better than Salters. What I said was Collins was a mixture between Salters with the running and Juju with the arm.
Right. He said he didn't say he was better. He said he was going to have more passing yards than Salters. He never said he was a better quarterback. He said Salters. Both of us said Salters is going to have a great season, but the system that Syracuse is in, just like last year, Kyle McCord had more yards than Shedeur. So why Ricky Collins in that same system?
And
he's probably going to have more passing yards than Salters.
Yeah,
the offensive coordinator. It's the systems that they in. That's what he was saying. He never said he was better than Salters.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. So, do you think the players take Sapp seriously as they coach before? He always joking and playing. I think he's hurting the team. I don't know. Okay, hold on. I don't think because he's joking and stuff that's hurting the team. Now, this is what I will say. Some people don't like folks that touch and like Sapp is like Michael Irvin. He one of them people that like to touch you and high five you and hit you and lean on you and he get all up in your face when he talking to you. But he having fun when he doing it. But he one of them kind of people that is get inside your comfort zone and he'll stay there, right? Some cats don't like that. I'm one of them kind of cats. I don't really like when people get all up in my face and keep dapping my hand and all that kind of stuff. But that's that's how Sapp is. Some kids might not like that.
How can he be hurting them if they sack numbers damn near triple when you got here?
Now that's true, promo. That's true. Oh, and let me tell everybody before we get too deep into this, we gonna start going in at 10 o'clock at night. I talked to Rome, and the nights when I got to work, Rome gonna try to do the show, and I'm gonna call in. So we gonna try to keep it consistent where we going live at 10. When I have to work, we're gonna try to get Rome to do it. So start next week, y'all. We're gonna start going live at 10. Starting on Monday night. We're gonna start going live at 10, y'all. And I know for sure we going live after the spring game. We're gonna talk about that. I don't know what time, but we're going live at the spring game. But let's get into these other. Hold on, I got a lot of stuff, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's go. Promo, you want to be on the show or you want to stay on the phone? How you want to do it?
Oh, it don't matter. I'm parked right now.
Because you can see these pictures if you want to see these pictures. I'm going to put up a lot of stuff. I don't know if you can see it while you're on the phone with me. But okay, so I'm going to tell you how I got in trouble, Promo. I got in trouble with Coach Hayes today. We going back and forth. We arguing. And Coach Hayes, this is your quorum, Coach Hayes. Stop being mad with Coach Prime, saying Coach Prime got Shedeur in the hall. You cool with Travis, but Shedeur should be in there. Shedeur is the leading touchdown record holder at Colorado, and he did it in 2 years. Shedeur got Sauces there, and he got Juju there. Now quarterbacks look at Colorado as a place where I can go and go to the league. Now top DBs because of Travis and top wide receivers because of Travis believe they can come to Colorado and probably win the Heisman. So these two guys help change the program around. So, all right, that's what it is. Coach Prime speaking up for them and getting them in early, getting their jersey retired early, that's what should happen. If we went back and we looked at the history of Colorado football, they had two guys way back in 38 and 55 or something like that. They had 2 good years. The next year, they jersey was retired. Then you had Shalom and you had Figures. Figures was a what's the Thorpe Award winner, and he won a national championship. He wanted to be just like Coach Prime. He wore number 2 in college, and he wore number 21 in the pros. His name was Dion. This dude was amazing. His jersey isn't retired. But y'all remember when Prime first went to Colorado, do y'all remember when they were walking down the hallway? It was a guy at the end of the hallway with a big number 2 on. It was painted on the wall. Do you remember that promo? Oh.
What school you talking about?
At Colorado. When Prime when he left Jackson and they landed that night on the private jet and they got there, they were walking down the hallway in Colorado and you could see a big number 2 as a player. He had his arms crossed, I think, like this, and he had a number 2 on. I was like, damn, they got Jerry Rice. No, not Jerry Rice son. Terrell. Yeah, that's Jerry Rice son. Because Jerry Rice son had number 2. I said, damn, they got Jerry Rice son on here like that? I'm like, what? But that wasn't for Jerry Rice son. That was for Dion Figures. It was a big mural at the end of the hallway, like you going into their facility, and there was a guy with number 2 on. That was for Flowers. So I'm like, okay, now it's making sense now. But they never retired his jersey. That's not Shedeur's fault and Travis' fault and Coach Prime's fault. That's CU fault. That's why CU program fell off. You had a Heisman winning running back. He hit the league, I think, at 19. This dude was super young running back. Y'all didn't retire his jersey until after the man passed away. That's Colorado's fault.
Yeah.
That's why Colorado fell off, because they weren't taking care of their players. They wasn't making their players feel great. So if you ain't finna treat me and hold me up to this status of I did something great for this university and you honor me or whatever, a lot of dudes stop going there. Okay, we don't want to go out there and play the cold if you ain't gonna honor us right. We leaving our home in LA, pretty weather, and all this kind of stuff to come up here in Colorado, and now we do something great and you want to even retire our jersey, you want to show us out the love, and you want to give us our flowers. So that's why dudes stop going to Colorado. That's not Coach Prime fault. Coach Hayes, stop the cap. Stop the cap. You know what I'm saying? And so let's get into some of this portal news. So everybody know about Nico. He's leaving, and let the media tell it and let promo tell it. He's ruining college football, right? Promo, where you at?
What up?
Hey, you saying Nico was ruining college football, right? People saying nobody wouldn't touch him, right?
Well, it's not official with UCLA yet.
Yeah, it's not official. People in Tennessee burning his jersey, right? People burning his jersey.
Well, you know that the report has came out that he almost held out of that playoff game because he was trying to renegotiate.
Yeah.
For the playoff game.
Yeah, he almost held out, but he played. Now I heard an announcer say this, and he was just like, Nico, he had like he don't even want to be in the game. Now we find out why he was playing like that, because they were trying to get the real. But this is the other side of that story. They asked the coach to change the offense some because it was a run-heavy offense. He wanted to be in a pass-heavy or at least a 50-50.
No, that's not no run-heavy offense.
Tennessee is a run-heavy offense.
No, they throw the ball, bro.
No, I just
Dude,
listen.
They pulled the stats from the top quarterback, 10 quarterbacks that played in that coach system, and guess who had the worst stats? Nico.
I mean,
he just put 2 quarterbacks in the league. They put up big time numbers at Tennessee.
He was the youngest quarterback. The other guys were older guys. But
so why am I gonna change my system if it's working?
So all right, so let me tell you this right here. I just had a call on the show the other day. My guy Jerry Beard, his son Andrew Beard is looking to go to Tennessee. You know why they're looking to go to Tennessee? Because they're a run-heavy team. They're a run-heavy team.
They throw the ball too.
They do.
And they led the nation in passing.
So out of the, like you see, Georgia Tech, they're a run-heavy team too, right?
But they throw the ball.
Everybody throw the ball, promo, but are they a run-heavy team? They got the number 3 running back in the nation right now, right?
Yeah, but he don't get like 40 carries a game.
We ain't saying 40 carries a game, promo. Now, with a lot of these offenses now, they throw the ball more like with Colorado offense. They threw the ball more than they ran the ball. Miami offense, they threw the ball more than they ran the ball. So a lot of these.
Miami ran the ball. Look at the stats. Miami ran the ball.
All right,
That's why they bought that running back in there from
Syracuse ran the ball too, but you don't become. But Cam Ward don't break the passing record without throwing the ball. He's throwing the ball at a higher clip than quarterbacks previous. That's what we're saying.
I guarantee you, if you looked at the stats, Tennessee, Miami, and Syracuse, I bet you they ran and threw the ball about the same amount of times.
But this is the thing. Syracuse threw the ball more than Colorado.
Yep. And they still had a 1,000-yard rush.
Exactly. But it was a balanced system. But you still threw the ball more than you ran. With Tennessee, they run more than they pass. So my guy was just saying, he asked the coach, was he going to change the offense? The coach said, yeah. And then he didn't change the offense. So you got a coach just telling you something, and he's not changing the offense. And then you seeing these other quarterbacks making $4 million, and you from Cali. You really want to go back home, right?
But let me ask you this question. Do you really believe that is what happened? Because think about it. If that was the case, he would have left after the year his freshman year. Because Joe Milton was there. He didn't play his first year.
Yeah, but he
saw the system. No. But he saw the system that they was running.
And they had a conversation with the coach, promo, and the coach said, we're going to change some things. We're going to tweak the offense.
But they did it. Last year, they didn't tweak the offense.
That's why he leaving, promo. That's why he leaving.
No, but I'm saying he could have left before the spring.
But if the man is telling you we're going to change some stuff around so you can get more throws, you trust in your coach.
Okay, and according to the radio station I was listening to, the spring game, they were running a different offense.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't watch the game.
So that's why they were saying, is it really about the system? Because it don't look like they was running the same plays they ran last year. If that's what he wanted the system changed. So that's why it's a discrepancy in what really happened. Is it about the money? Is it about the system? Like, make up your mind. Stop making excuses. It's
about a lot of stuff, promo. Okay, so let's look at it right here. If he signs with hold on. Let me get my. If he signed with Coach Foster at UCLA, and if he get the 1.7 at 1.75 like they were saying he was gonna get, That's not as much he was getting at Tennessee, but guess what? He closer to home. Now his parents don't got to fly all the way over here to Tennessee. That's a lot of money flying back and forth. And if they have a 12 o'clock game, your family in California got to wake up at like 8 in the morning to get ready for the game because, they 3 hours behind. So, a 12 o'clock game for them, that's like, what, 9 o'clock in the morning. The game coming on 9 in the morning. So,
right. But let me ask you a question, though.
Uh-huh.
If your theory is correct about him not liking the system in Tennessee and it wasn't a pro system, what the hell you think finna happen at UCLA? The offensive coordinator was a quarterback coach. This is his first year as an offensive coordinator.
But you said he was a quarterback.
So is it really the system? Is it really the system?
Hold on, you said he was a quarterback coach?
Yeah, he was. This is his first year as an offensive coordinator at UCLA.
Okay, but he was a quarterback coach. So, I mean, he worked with quarterbacks. So that probably means he going to throw the ball.
He's never called games. He's never called plays during the game.
Okay, but hey, Sean Livingston never called plays during the game. He did a great job last year, right? So it depends on what kind of talent and stuff you have around you. And this is what I'm saying right here, bro. He was able to go back on. Everybody was saying nobody gonna touch this kid. Now that we got more coaches in the league that look like us, now you got a guy that'll say, okay, shoot, I'll take a chance on you because I like what you did. You a Cali kid. I'm a Cali kid. Come on back home. So now when everybody else trying to blackball the guy, Oregon trying to call and tell on him, oh, they reached out to us, whatever. As long as he don't call you, his team can reach out to you. He can't call you personally. The coach can't call him personally, but his team can reach out. That's legal.
No, they can't. No, it ain't.
Well, how Coach Prime said y'all didn't know where y'all going before y'all jumped in the portal.
That's what Coach Prime was complaining today about teams putting players on contracts while they're still on the other team. So they had to contact them before they got the contracts and stuff, right?
That's 100% true.
So that's why I was telling you. I was saying, yeah, it's ruining football. Because let me throw a devil's advocate out there for you. What if Tennessee come and throw Juju $20 million? It's gonna piss you off, ain't it? If you take it and go to Tennessee.
No, it's not gonna piss me off. You know why? Because I'm just like, if that young boy get paid like that, man, hey, I'm happy for you, dog. If you get paid like that, I'm happy. That changed that man, his family life. If they do right by that money, that changed that family life. Dog, we got a lot of kids out here struggling, bro. If that can change their whole lifestyle, I'm cool with that.
But your boy getting less money. He getting more money, Nico.
But look what's happening though.
And then you got taxes in California. So he ain't getting no 1.7 after taxes.
All right, they got taxes in Tennessee too. But this is the thing. Now he get to go home and be with his family, bro. And Coach Foster wasn't looking that great that first year. Now he get a quarterback that can probably help him win. Now that makes UCLA competitive. So this helps college football. Like you said, Tennessee good. That dude just put 2-3 quarterbacks in the league. He got another one. He'll put it. He good, right? Tennessee good, right?
So he might be finna grab Notre Dame quarterback just hit the portal.
But and tell me this right here. Tell me this right here. What's the dude name that was trying to come to Colorado? Boo Carter.
Yeah.
What you heard about Boo Carter since he went to Tennessee?
He started.
I said, what you heard about Boo Carter since he went to Tennessee?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't really heard much, but I seen him on the field.
All right. So when he was talking about coming to Colorado, everybody knew about Boo Carter. He done went to Tennessee. You say he started. We ain't heard nothing about Boo Carter. So is Tennessee really helping their brand?
But that's where everybody know. I mean, you only hear about Colorado because we cover Colorado. If we cover Tennessee, you hear more about Boo Carter.
I mean, I understand.
Prime is the prime effect. Ain't no other team out there doing that.
All right.
They used to do it back in the day, but right now ain't nobody doing that.
All right, hold on. I know about this guy right here, Aguilar. I think his first name Joey. He played at App, my old school. He just transferred to the Bruins. So now we got to see what's going to happen. Is he still going to be there? He's like a 3-year starter out. Now is he going to leave or whatever? I knew about this guy. But App wasn't winning enough to help him.
Because you went to App State.
Yeah.
You know nothing about him.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. If you following like university or something, you're gonna know about everything. But if you're not following them, you're not gonna know.
All right, we know about Becky, his girlfriend, and how she dumped him. We know about that, right?
Because that was all over social media.
All right, we know about Pena, right?
Because we follow Syracuse.
All right, so look, if you follow them, I was following Boo Carter in Tennessee to see what was going on. I ain't seen that. I ain't heard nothing. No, Boost, you said Boo Carter played as a freshman in the SEC and did well. It only matters if the NFL hears about you, not social media.
Right.
No, not when you talking about Brandon. Like Travis and Shador, they had NIL deals. That's not the NFL.
Bro, that's because of Dion. That ain't because it ain't the school.
It is the school. The school do help these boys get NIL deals.
Prime got them NIL deals, man. Prime got Charlie NIL deal.
Hey, it's not for me to be from Van Alster. Hey, I talk a lot about I talk a lot about brands instead of football. We talking about football right now. We just talking about how the coach told him he was going to change the playbook, and he wouldn't. We talking about football.
Like you keep saying that, but the coach never came out and said, "I told him I was going to change my offense." He's never came out and said that.
Oh, so what has the coach came out and said about anything? Bro, exactly.
Look at how successful this dude offense has been in college football. That's why he kicked the door. He said, "Go, you can leave. I'm not going to change my system just for you."
All right, that's cool. That's cool. So, but now he got somewhere else he can go. He landed somewhere else. So that's cool. That's cool. But like Pena wanted more money, right? Or did Pena, was he afraid that Ricky Collins couldn't get the job done because he had the thumb injury?
But let me ask you a question. He only had one good season under Fran Brown. He had 26 catches the year before Fran Brown got to Syracuse.
Exactly. So Fran Brown helped this man. So
if he don't go to the right school, he shouldn't have never transferred.
So Fran Brown helped this man, build this man up. You got Ricky Collins, the Black Panther in the building. Black Panther in the building, ready. T'Challa ready to lead the team to victory. And you walk out on the guy. You walk out on the guy that helped build you up, right? Yep. Fran Brown helped build him up, and he walked out on Fran Brown. But our people, our Syracuse people, are they out here burning jerseys?
Nope.
Are they out here burning his jersey?
Nope.
I
don't understand why people do that.
The offensive lineman transferred. Is they out here burning his jersey? But hey y'all, so Alto jumped in the portal. And Alto got 2 years left. I don't know how, but he got 2 years left.
I was like, how he got 2 years left?
Yeah. I understand
it. Hey. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you. Well, Alto and that running back from Georgia, I don't know why he coming to Colorado. He better take his ass to California. All they running backs in the portal. Why you coming to Colorado? You ain't gonna play.
Yeah. You know now I heard some inside stuff from Georgia, and they said Georgia running backs out of the 3 guys that could play, one of them was good, the other 2 was kind of mid. So I think he kind of mid. And
he is looking at the film.
Yeah. So but
better go to California, bro.
But we gonna get into this, y'all. Cause I gotta go to work. We're gonna get this tomorrow. Tomorrow's show. Salters, stop the count. Stop the count. Tomorrow we're gonna go live at 5 tomorrow, y'all. And that's gonna be my last live at 5 show. And we're gonna start doing the 10 o'clock at night. But I got a bone to pick with Salters. I got a bone. I'm gonna have video and everything to show y'all. I'm gonna have a video to show y'all. And did y'all see Juju drop a dime again the other day? Drop a dime on them boys. Hey, I'm gonna have a show, and I want you to be on here with us. Promo with Coach Hayes.
Hey, they need to stop showing Juju dropping them dimes so somebody come get him.
Hey, Juju, but see, this is the thing about it, and this is what I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all talking about, I talk about football more. I'm talking about branding and stuff better than football. What coach gonna brand Juju better than Coach Prime?
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying all these schools, they're not doing that. They should be doing it, but they're not doing it.
Exactly.
Like they only brand Heisman Trophy candidates. Is the only ones they kind of push.
And they ain't really doing it. It's ESPN doing it and Fox News doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the conference doing it. It ain't the school doing it. So the school wasn't never in that was never their motive to try to brand these kids and help these kids get more money. Right. So if you remember what Marshawn Lynch said, he didn't spend none of his money. I think the kid from the Ball brother out there in Charlotte, he said he ain't spent none of his money. It's all brand deals, the money that he spent, all his NBA money, he ain't spending none of it. So as with Juju, if he stay in Colorado, yeah, another school might pay you more money straight up. But with the money that Colorado paying and the NIL deals that he can get associated with Coach Prime brand and how Bucky gonna put you out there, it's hard to beat what Coach Prime doing over here. So that's why I ain't worried about it. When a lot of these dudes leaving for the money, if you come over here and be an All-American over here, you can get a really, really big bag, not just from Colorado, but from sponsors.
Right.
Yeah. So I ain't worried about it. Like
some of them kids need they got to really reevaluate. Like they need a plan, like Prime was telling them. Like you can go chase that bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
But look at old boy. Remember that quarterback that took the money from Florida and Miami, then went to Arizona State?
Yeah.
He back in the portal.
Yeah, he back in the portal.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you better make sure you know what you're doing when you chasing that bag.
Yeah, and
you ain't guaranteed to get no playing time or start because that other team got players too.
Now
they got somebody sitting over there. They don't want you coming in taking their spot. You know what I'm saying?
Now let's say this right here. If I go see a Michigan game and I go see Bryce Underwood, can I stay in the Bryce Underwood hotel? Because if I go to Colorado, I can go stay in the Juju Hotel and Spa. You know what I'm saying? 900 Walton Street in Boulder, Colorado. You know, you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I can go and stay at the Juju Hotel. I can't do that if I go to Michigan. I could not have did that if I went to Tennessee. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, and we're going to talk about this promo because you were saying how Bill Belichick doing such a great job and he going to get all these guys. Did you see?
Yeah.
They defensive end going on the visit to Georgia and Ohio. 4-star, he might be out of there. Cornerback, All-American, got 4 years left for eligibility. Under Armour All-American, hit the portal. So the second boy Bill got some struggles going on over there.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, we just because the dude got a 4-star, maybe somebody in front of him.
No, he was the guy. He was the man. He trained out Georgia and Ohio State trying to get this man.
But I'm saying maybe he want a bag.
Yeah. He finna go get a bag. So and you know Bill Belichick was known for not paying it at Patriot. They were all the Patriot way. They didn't want to pay.
Yeah.
Now
so if they want the bag, then you can't do nothing about that.
Now we got a wide receiver that just went there, Wilson. Wilson just transferred to North Carolina. Yep. Our super freshman. But like I say, did you ever see Wilson with any catches? Did you what number was Wilson at Colorado?
No, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't get mad because the kid won an opportunity. He left because I never seen him on the field.
Yeah, I ain't mad. I'm
not talking about you. I'm talking about how people get when people transfer out of Colorado to get upset. I'm like, bro, you can't get mad. This dude want to play. It's like Gibson. Gibson want to play, right?
Yeah.
Farrakhan want to play. We keep bringing in all these receivers out the portal. what's going to happen if we bring another receiver in and they're not playing as freshmen? When every interview you heard them on, they said they want to play.
Ooh, hold on, Bucky with the breaking news. Hey, Bucky started turning to a reliable source. We might have LG and Bucky out here breaking the news. Hold on, where my man McCaskill at? Not McCaskill. IA.
Alto?
Yeah. No, not Alto. Augustus. Hold on, man. I'm trying to get. I had some pictures of him because I want to show y'all because a lot of people slipping on what he did for us. Y'all remember that play when Shador rolled out and threw the bomb and the game-winning touchdown to LeJante? Y'all remember that play? And Alto was a part of that. You see this number 50 right here? Look, Shador, he don't even got the ball caught yet. He was about to get Shador. Hey, IA came and picked him up. IA came and got him. I mean, he turned on the burners. He turned on the burners and came and picked up 50, giving Shador more time to throw that ball. This dude was a valuable piece. That's why Virginia done paid that man $500K. And y'all talking about, y'all talking about, and I ain't gonna tell y'all all my inside stuff. But I heard from another NFL player that actually knows Marshall Faulk. And he was like, man, Faulk got a short temper. Faulk. So y'all saying Alto and him was going at it or whatever. Maybe Alto had a point with what he was saying and Faulk wasn't trying to hit that jump. But look, he got value. He got $500K. A man got a little kid. He was trying to take care of his kid. Dylan Edwards left for the same reason. They didn't want to pay Dylan Edwards. So we can't just say these dudes is trash because there's other schools finding value in them. Not everybody ain't great, but some of these dudes got value and we ain't valuing them.
Yep, I agree.
So and I'm gonna drop these. I'm gonna drop two more, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. So we got a defense end. What's his name? McCoy? Taj McCoy?
Yeah, Taj.
Yeah, he going. So y'all know defensive ends, tackles, quarterbacks, cornerbacks. I think they get the most money in the portal. So he might leave and get more than the $500K. I don't know what he was getting at Colorado, but he might get more than $500K. So y'all, we got to understand the game. Like y'all saying it's messing up college football, but now we get this. Now AI get to go to Virginia and get all the touches he want now.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I wasn't saying that. I was talking about if you sign a contract and you get upset because another player got more money and you want to hold out and renegotiate. That's what I'm talking about. Is gonna ruin college football. Like you can't be pocket watching. If this dude got better negotiating skills than you, that's your fault.
No, but that's how they do in the NFL every year. They pocket watch, don't it? When one quarterback get this, the next quarterback get that.
No, they don't pocket watch.
Yes,
that's
they do.
That's the rule in the NFL. Whatever this quarterback signed for, the next quarterback it goes up.
That ain't the rule. That's how the agents did it.
It is.
That ain't the rule.
That's the rule in every position.
No, it ain't because running back's money went down.
Yeah, because it goes off what the last running back signed for, the last contract. That's what it goes off of.
But all right, they get the collective bargain. They get more money. Why the running back's money don't went down?
Saquon Barkley getting paid. So you know what's going to happen? Bijan Robinson and the other running backs, they finna get paid. It goes off the last contract.
It goes off last contract and productivity and how valuable. Yeah. Like if they feel like they can replace you with two guys, they'll replace you. But
it don't go by that because the quarterbacks they sign them right away. Oh, he just signed. Oh, we finna get him.
Lamar didn't sign right away.
Playoff game.
Lamar didn't sign right away. Dak didn't sign right away.
No, because Baltimore didn't want to pay the money, but they wind up paying it.
I mean, yeah, but it's like that's what I'm saying. Like some guys get the treatment, some guys like Christian McCaffrey was the last guy that got paid as running back. Now Saquon Barkley came back and got paid, but you saw how valuable Saquon Barkley was to that organization, helped the boy get over the hump. So, it all depends. It depends on a lot of stuff. But how you feel about Cash Cleveland leaving?
I wish he would have stuck around, but hey, somebody might have offered him a bag. You see what I'm saying? Hey, he got offered a bag. Can't do nothing about that. And I mean, he might be going back closer to home too. That could be a factor.
I thought he was from Colorado.
Nah, he went to IMG. I thought he was from Florida.
No, I thought he was from Colorado.
Nah, his dad had a mullet. I don't think he's from no Colorado.
Yeah, where's Cash Cleveland from? And like, this is another guy. This Kentucky guy might be coming here too. So that might be part of the reason why. But you also said Yo-Yo with pancaking folks. So
yeah, they had Yo-Yo playing center too. Center guard.
He from Texas.
Yo-Yo play all three positions.
Cash from Texas. When you said his dad had a mullet.
Texas,
When you said his dad had a mullet, I said, uh-oh, he might be from Texas or Tennessee. That's that.
Texas and Florida.
You know, Bucky got that little mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he might be going to Texas A&M, Houston, TCU, Texas. You know what I mean? He might be going back home. Because think about it, he's a Christian guy, so maybe he want to go to TCU. It's a Christian school.
It could be. Or Texas Tech might be about to give him some money.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, I hear you saying Virginia trash, but sometimes you get that one guy that'll help your system go. And a running back can do that. A running back can change things. But at the same time, okay, let's say if he would have stayed here, right? And Falk said he only had 2 running backs. What if he took Hayden and took Michael Welch to be his guys? Then he'd have sat on the bench here.
Right.
And then next year, Falk would have went with Hood and Michael Welch. Now what? He can't even go to the league.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he did what he had to do. I'm not mad. Like, it ain't like we was just feeding our running backs like that anyway. Now, have y'all heard about the Kansas State quarterback? They said the Kansas State quarterback.
Oh, yeah. Somebody done reached out to him about a bag.
Yeah, they trying to get him a bag.
That's what I'm saying, man. They gonna ruin college football, man. They got to stop them boy from tampering with these teams, man.
No, but how
I don't like that.
But this is the thing though. The team,
I don't like that.
The team that need him, if they get a big time quarterback, that might change their whole program around. So
yeah, but look, wait. This is what you got to understand, though, dog. Everybody ain't got the same type of Louis. Everybody ain't got the same bag. Certain schools got more money. They can pluck all Dion players away. Colorado ain't got the money like that.
But see but that's why you got to be innovative, and that's why you got to do it, Coach Prime. Because last time I checked, the highest 2 players last year was. So some of these places might have the money, but they ain't trying to pay it.
Shoot, Texas A&M and Texas paying it. See, what I was hoping is that Colorado can kind of do like Texas doing. Like Texas, I think all the offensive linemen get like $50,000 a month. I mean, is a month or a week?
I know like Georgia doing that same thing, and Coach Prime did it at Jackson.
Yeah,
he was playing his players at Jackson. Now, let me say this real quick, promo, because I try to give you flowers, man. Belichick, he do have a 4-star linebacker that's coming from Missouri. He got a 4-star edge that's coming from Penn State. He got an offensive tackle that's coming from a 4-star that's coming from Troy State. And he got his wait a minute.
South Alabama quarterback. He gets South Alabama quarterback too.
Wait a minute. It's a safety that's coming from the Beavers, Minnesota. Minnesota Beavers.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted just that dude. He was like the top rated guy coming out of the state in a long time. I wanted that him, if he's going to, because I think he's a 2-way kind of player. So Bill Belichick might do that with you. And they got a bunch of dudes from Washington. I don't know what's going on in Washington, but they got like 4 dudes off from Washington. Like, so We will see. We will see what's happening here.
Well, he's in the ACC, bro. He's gonna be competitive, like because they had a decent team before he got there. They got a running game. I think the quarterback position is solid. They got good receivers, and he getting these type of defensive players in there.
Yeah,
I mean, because he knows how to coach them guys. Because think about it, Wicks Welker got cut by the Dolphins. He wouldn't have made it nowhere else in the league. Came to Belichick, made it to a Hall of Fame. The other little wide receiver. He was a quarterback in college. The Patriots wouldn't have took him, Edelman.
Yeah, Edelman, yeah.
Made it to a Hall of Fame. But just look at the type of players that he pieced together on that team to win all the Super Bowls. They weren't the big time stud players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of people that we really didn't know about.
Think about how he can coach these kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Bring greatness out of these kids, man, because they gonna listen. Because like this dude done won 7 Super Bowls. So the ones that don't want to listen, they get hit the portal. Or the ones that want to get paid, that hit the portal because they got money like that.
So did Pena ruin college football by leaving Coach Fran Brown, and Coach Fran Brown helped that man have his best receiving season?
Hey, Pena better hope he find a team that's gonna do what Syracuse did for him, because he ain't the biggest and he ain't the fastest.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch that. I watched the highlight tape, man. His biggest play was a screenplay. And I like, bro, if you don't cut this out, either little 10-yard plays you keep getting, but if you don't cut this out.
Yeah. I think he's going to try to go to Miami and replace Restrepo. I think that's what he's going to try to do.
So who do you think going to have the biggest freshman season? The number one wide receiver, Moore, that signed with Oregon. The dude, I think his name is Tony. That's at Miami. He had like 10 catches.
I see him.
Yeah, 10 or 12 catches in spring game. Yeah. Or you think Quentin Elderberry for Colorado, who you think gonna have the biggest season this freshman year?
I don't think Elderberry gonna get on the field like that.
Nah, he gonna get on the field. They had him mic'd up the other day.
I'm gonna give it to the guy from Miami, dog.
Hey,
they was featuring him and he was making plays.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the guy from Miami too.
I ain't really seen the dude at Oregon do anything.
But
I don't know what their quarterback gonna really be that guy. You know what I mean?
Remember, rule of thumb: if you don't see people at Colorado, like we haven't seen Cash in a minute. Cash gone now.
Right.
We weren't seeing a lot of stuff with
the wide receiver.
No, the running back. I can't. We weren't seeing stuff with him. Yeah. He gone now, right?
Yep.
So the wide receiver. Oh yeah, we didn't see a lot for the wide receiver number. The guy in Texas, Adrian. We didn't see a lot from him either. I don't even know what number he was. He gone now, right?
And he was nice.
Yeah, he was. He could one-hand catches. He had nice size. But Elderberry was mic'd up the other day. He was mic'd up.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, ugh. You saw how fast he was running, so they already starting to show him, like, starting to build his height. That's what I'm talking about, advertising, promoting your players.
I know, but look at this, though. He's behind Harge and Dre'Lon Miller and Cam Michael.
I mean, that's true.
All of them play the slot.
Yeah, that's true. But I think that's why they're trying to put Cam Michael in the backfield and all that kind of stuff too. Trying to make some moves, trying to move people around. Because they want to get this guy on the field now. They want to get him on the field. And I understand why. He's too explosive. But look, y'all, hey, I appreciate the comments, everything. I couldn't get everybody comments today, but on the night show, I will get with y'all when we start doing the 10 o'clock shows. So we're gonna kick it off next week. I have time to get y'all comments. But I got to run a promo. I'll catch y'all on the next show.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate the chat.
All right. 1.